All right, what's up, people? What's up, folks? Um, Today, what I want to do, right, without hearing anybody try to interject false talk and fake talk that doesn't exist, right? It's just so funny, man. It's all that these people seem to try to do. It's a one-trick pony act, right? And now that you can't do that, you're forced to. I mean, you're all adults, so now you're forced to grow up and face reality. You see, it's all about conditioning. If you condition others with your language and your demeanor and your actions to be better and to grow, they have no choice but to grow. And see, that's love. That's showing love to the world when you don't ask but demand people to reach a higher frequency. See, I'm all the way up here at the top. You got to be at my level to talk to me. And understand it don't matter who you are. Feel me? Today with you, I want to go over, while I handle this, I want to go over some of the facts. Well, all of the facts, really, of actual reality that these people never wanted to face and are in denial of to date and don't want to talk about. Like I said, they go on YouTube, they make community posts every day. None of them are monetized. They make community posts every day projecting and saying concepts that are so far from reality, saying that they are, making claims that they're whatever it is, happy or whatever. They're doing this, they're doing that, and none of them are doing anything. If you get on YouTube, I mean, in 2 milliseconds flat, you can immediately see who's been genuinely happy since then. You can immediately see who's the real people and who ain't. So, what do you mean? This is why they do what they do. They bump into each other in confusion to the end of time because they're operating from a place of ignorance. I'm operating from a basis of facts. This is what made me the most powerful radio show host in the planet. I was the most powerful gangster before that. See, people don't seem to understand your opinions are not wanted, not needed. We didn't ask. We didn't ask you to talk to you. You'll just have to keep it to yourself. You understand? Again, we're all grown adults here, and everybody will act like the adults they are. They have to. They have no choice. So, like I said, again, me, all I do over here is teach people strength. I don't know any other way because I didn't have any other way. I didn't have the luxuries you have to fail. I didn't have the options you got, right? It's just like right now, man. They want to talk. Y'all got to donate. Where them donations at? Run that money up. But see, they don't have any money. None of them because they spent it all being jealous and envious, worrying about me, worrying about other people. When what they should have done was taken whatever little money they had, because none of them have really seen any money, right? And actually tried to build something for themselves and, for everyone. But these people, they don't know how to build. You see what I'm saying? Imagine going on YouTube, trying to go out your way to, I mean, act like you're going to change how somebody feels. I'm going to always feel the same way. Loving myself, loving who I am, loving me. They want to talk about these concepts. They don't have that. What are you talking about? So see, that's why like I gave everybody years and years to have a conversation. They can't be real about nothing, so what's the point of talking? We have nothing to talk about, homie. Y'all are not being real with yourselves. Let me let my honey know I'm live real quick. Go on. Just like with everyday people, like I talk with y'all on here every day. Like I said, they're selfish, they're entitled, they just sit there, they're not doing anything, any of them, right? They think the world revolves around them. They're like nobody. And yet they can't actually help or show support to the literal to the guy who's done everything. I mean, I've done everything for decades. Did everything for everybody, paid for everything that everybody has, cash. Nobody would have anything if it wasn't for Tyree. And these people had the audacity to get online and pretend they can say anything to me. Huh. What? I got people, everybody owes me like thousands and thousands and thousands, probably over hundreds of thousands of dollars, literally. And I have receipts for a lot of stuff. So it's like, huh, I was helping people like complete strangers when I had all that bread and all that money. That's why it's no doubt in my mind when I get blessed. See what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, y'all can make community posts on channels with like 100 something subs that nobody will ever pay attention to. Who are you talking to? You can tell yourself whatever you like, but your habits, okay, especially online, right? Because y'all hide behind computers and phones, they display who you are. Actions speak louder than words, brother. You understand? I mean, you don't have nothing. They still got a guy over there trying to tell himself that he's doing something. Ain't done nothing. Every day it's the same thing. Making fake music for people nobody's listening. Making fake beats for trolls. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what do you mean? Like I said, man, I give Styles credit, man. At least Styles talks about something. You know what I mean? At least he tries to be somewhat genuine and says how he really feels and voices his frustration. These other dudes on here, they have no identity. That's why they just want to like latch on. This is what they do. It's the way of the world. They try to latch on to the people they really look up to, especially if they find anybody who's just being themselves. You know what I mean? And they have such a hard time dealing with that. So they just like become obsessed, and it's like, that's fine, but nobody cares. See, nobody makes their content about that or talks about that because it's a one time issue and then you move on. It's not a big deal. See what I'm saying? But these people, they still can't make any content. Still can't even get like 200 subs. And you got all them trolls watching you. Can't even do live streams. And that's crazy. Talking about, has anybody made it? Has anybody made any new music? Well, like I said, I'm the king of all that realm. Okay? I've been making money off y'all for decades, and you work for me still, whether you like it or not, as far as the internet goes, as far as content. I make money off you. It don't work for me, but you basically make money. You know, you have, not anymore. Now I just do it all independent. I was always doing it independent. I just was able to talk about you and get paid for it. And look, I'm able to still do it. See what I'm saying? So it's all the benefits and none of the negatives. All the pros, none of the cons. Like I said, man, people welcome to tell themselves what they want, man, but I ain't feeling it, bro. I'm not seeing your point. You're not making any point. There we go. Somebody just yelled Batman. out their window. I told you, and I'm not even in my bad suit. I am trying to tell you, I am a full-fledged celebrity. Celebrity people, this is the level that they want to get to. This is where they want to be. Facts. How you gonna act like you asking me a question? I need that explained to me. You gonna act like you asking me a question when I ain't talking to you? That's weird, right? How you gonna ask me a question that's silly if you ain't grown? Like, it don't make no sense, bro. Like I said, they don't move like us, homie. They ain't us. We on top of everything, getting everything done. The question is, what are you doing with your time? You're trying to sit here and act like anything is a competition? Well, you lost. Every single one, every single way. So I don't know who wants to compete just to keep losing. I mean, you can tell yourself what you want, but y'all ain't winning at all. Like I said, that dude sits over there, tells himself actual delusion. His internet habits are crazy, right? His name's going to get brought up in my lawsuit. He's more than likely going to go to prison and maybe do Fed time. And he's still online running his mouth, talking about other platforms like TikTok. Huh. Boy, stop it. You need to just go ahead and log off YouTube. There's no reason for you to be over here talking. There's just not. You know what I mean? I mean, if you ain't made it at this point in the game and you're upset because, I mean, literally, bro, I watched everybody. I mean, I want to talk about sectors. I watched everybody in that sector go in on you. Okay? I saw everyone say the truth, and you have no response. Right? Trying to project when it's you that's clearly the issue and the problem. It's you who clearly has very odd, weird behavior around people. Right? It's like you started playing those games that made no sense. Like, dude, you get upset because people talk and tell you the truth. I mean, if you happy, how come you never smiling? You see me happy every day, bro. Even with what I've been going through, which is the hardest thing ever. I'm still happy always. So I don't understand what they're trying to say because it doesn't exist and it doesn't make any sense. They want to have opinions. I mean, learn how to have a proper conversation first. Conversation has to be with respect. You don't talk to me any way but respectful. That's common sense. So what are you talking about? If you're not here and you're not trying to build with me and contribute, what's the point? Y'all want to talk about money? Christina and I, right, are going to be so rich, it's unbelievable. Okay? Actual millionaires, multi-millionaires, cash all over again when I was literally the only self-made trillionaire, factually, with actual wealth. Like, it all added up to over trillions. Still am technically because the equity of which I own buildings, okay? They cost billions of dollars. My buildings are not like little small buildings. My buildings are like skyscrapers. That's what y'all don't get. There's not one person in the world who thinks I'm playing about what I own. You already know for a fact that I have these buildings that I own billions in equity. So what do you mean? See what I'm saying? This is why they're so mad, they're so upset. And every day you act like you have something to say. What are you trying to say? Like I said, real hustlers don't hold cash. Cash means nothing. Equity is everything, right? Christina and I will be building up Sneed Enterprises, a company that collects assets and equity and is able to liquidate assets. Yep. That is the name of the game. I have the formula, you don't. How can you say anything to me if you have your information incorrect? See, that's the thing. You got a bunch of people that want to talk. What? I don't get it. There's nothing to talk about. My way is right. Your way is wrong. End of conversation. Go your own way. See what I'm saying? Like I said, none of that stuff exists. What the readers talk about, some of it is real, but a lot of it, it's just not real, man. It doesn't exist. Like I said, none of that exists behind a computer, bro. You know what I mean? All that stuff either has to be real. It's just like people swearing they gangsta up and down. I mean, either you out here in these streets or you ain't. That's a gangster. Gangsters don't hide behind computers and phones, homie. So miss me with that fake stuff. Tell me? Gangsters don't do that. Gangsters don't hide at all from anyone like you see I don't do. Right? Like I said, I unsub from like half those readers, if not all of them. Because, I mean, I don't know what the deal is. They just continue to say nonsense. They want to act like there's things going on that aren't really going on. You know what I mean? Like I said, nobody cares, man. You know what I mean? You're going to have people feel whatever way they do. You know what I mean? You're going to have jealous and envious people all over the world in anything you do, no matter what you do. Like Pac said. Pac said they're going to be jealous of whatever you do. So why not do it to the best of your accord and best of your ability, right? And make sure they have something to really envy and be jealous of. See my point? That's what I do. Feel me? Nothing else. I just go hard in the paint. Always have, always will. Like I said, all these other people, the truth is they waste their time. You got to remember every day I wake up and I build my own company. Doesn't matter how much money I make or how much money I'm holding. I already made it. So again, what do you mean? Conversation was over decades ago, partner. Like I said, I've been the most successful man who ever walked the planet. I'm not required to hold any cash. I'm not required to have anything. I've already done the real thing. Anybody else that even tried to front, none of them were anywhere near my level. Not now, not ever. And they all ended up with nothing. That's just the way of the world. Not me. I have it all. Feel me? Always have, always will. So it's like I said, when you got people online that they devote their entire existence to being concerned about other people, strangers that they've never met and don't have the heart to face, you go ahead and you play that game with somebody else. Feel me? I don't play like that. Why? Because I worked too hard and I have too much to lose. Real talk. And I'm aware of that. And I'm aware that I'm aware that because I'm so handsome and I shine, you're upset. Again, you're wasting your time and effort. You know what I mean? On something that'll never happen. Only way people can talk to me is in a light that exists. They're going to say I'm handsome. People look up to me. People admire me, whether it's on YouTube or whatever. I'm beautiful and good looking as hell. I'm a symbol of prowess. I'm a symbol of masculinity. I'm just a boss all around, man. I love myself. I ain't got to say it. People can tell. That's why then they want to dismiss it, right? And say, oh, you're cocky. No, I'm not cocky. I'm confident. And when you tell me I'm the best, it's a compliment. Jada. I think that was him. Yeah, it's like 50 said, don't mistake my confidence for arrogance. It's not. You understand? Yeah, you can go ahead and wait. Yeah, you could have been gone. Ain't nobody getting in my way. Not today, not ever. Yet. You can bet on that every day. We ain't playing them games. I don't owe y'all nothing, man. Feel me? That's what I don't understand. Like, it's just odd. You know what I mean? People really pretending like anybody cares what they do, how they feel. That's funny, man. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I got something to say. I mean, I don't gotta say I'm happy because it's obvious. You know, being me, regardless, no matter what I'm going through challenges none of them could handle. None of these people could handle. What are you talking about, man? I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't sit there and claim to make beats and then have beats that ain't no good. I don't do that. I don't live in a city and have other people proclaim a city who lost. The people who reposting your nonsense are seeking validation and acceptance, and in the process lost everything, and they're losing more every day, and they're going to continue to lose everything. It's just a steady decline, right? And this is what they don't want to face, is that you deserve it. I deserve nothing but the best. What I've been through is completely uncalled for and completely in the wrong, right? What I continue to have to go through, there was no reason for it. I'm the last person. I never deserved any of this. I deserved everything beautiful and amazing. And that's what God continues to try to give me. Feel me? Like I said, that individual reposting that nonsense, you lost though. And you're really bothered. Like, you can hear that you're really bothered, and it's kind of funny. Because the truth is that you deserved everything. Everything that you're going through was because of you and your own accord. You try to act like you're righteous. If you were righteous, honey, if you were righteous, honey, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in. And y'all should be able to figure out who I'm talking about on this network. If you were righteous, right, you would not have lost everything. If you were righteous, you would care enough about the people around you to be able to get up off your you know what and actually do something. What's your excuse? You're in a major city. Stop acting like I'm in y'all's situation, bro. My situation is way different, way more difficult than anybody. Okay? We don't have the luxuries you got. And that's fine. I don't need them because I figure it all out a different way on my own. That's the thing. You got to hustle and move different depending where you at and what you're doing, right? Just common sense. It don't mean that I'm dropping the ball or lacking in any category. Not at all. So like I said, you have a lot of changes that you should be making. You trying to keep running from reality. That's why they're always like, oh, I want to move here. I want to move here. Yeah, because all you do is run from your problems. Isn't that what got you into that mess in the first place? Come on, bro. You was on YouTube trying to talk like you talking back to me. And I've been a boss. I ain't never been in your position. Ever. I ain't got to break it down all the details. I ain't never lived like you, moved like you. Ain't nothing I got borrowed. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, you should have been spending all that time and energy when you were yelling at your computer, lady, right? Stepping your game up, right? And maybe you wouldn't have these problems. I mean, you can't blame trolls on YouTube for you not fulfilling your responsibilities, for you not doing not only what you're supposed to do, but what you're obligated to do. That's why these people are upset. They try to use wording and think that it's going to do anything when they can't. You can't do anything with God's chosen child, man. God's son. I mean, I don't owe nobody nothing. I've done it all. I didn't have to. See what I'm saying? And that's what they do, because in their reality, they're in modern day slavery. They're trapped. All of them. You can take a good look around, man. You can say what you want, man. Like I said, every day for me is a miracle. I shouldn't even be able to get on here and talk to you. So don't worry about me. Worry about you. Ain't it time to do that? I mean, how you going to catch up? I own buildings. You can say what you want. I own buildings, bro. Billions in equity, man. Like I said, and we're super cheap too. I create these arrangements myself. People know me, homie. That's what y'all don't want to face. People know me and they respect me because they know how I get down. And I've been going to all these cities and states making money for years, getting the bag everywhere. Hell, I worked for the NBA as a janitor and made more than all of you combined at that time. I was getting paid $18 an hour. Okay. $18 an hour to clean. That's an amazing opportunity. They fed us every day. Like we would literally go over there and eat. Me and my friend. He was fun to hang out with. We'd walk and talk the whole time, the whole NBA game. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I'm making moves, bro. While you in your mouth, I already worked for the NBA, and I never should have. I should be playing for the NBA. That was the whole problem. Work for the NBA. How am I going to work for an organization that I could literally dominate? Like I said, they can't see what's in front of them because they don't care. They ain't trying to give nobody an opportunity because in this world it's completely one-sided and it's a flop. And all they do, right, is pick favorites and discriminate and give those other groups of people every opportunity on a silver platter. But at the end of the day, those opportunities come with a catch, and it's that it's all 100-day slavery. I talk about so they really get the whole world in their feelings. I've been doing this radio thing, man, for like over a decade comfortably, maybe going on 15 almost years, something like that. Been doing it for a minute, man. People can't mess with me, man. People should not underestimate me. People should get their act together and understand who they talking to. You feel me? I'm just telling you reality, man. What you trying to ask me silly questions for? What's the point of that? That ain't gonna happen. Like I said, you're not gonna be able to find a way around my barriers. Like I told you. And any of that nonsense, like I said, I'll just make sure there's no comment section on the video. When I take the time to look, won't be reading your nonsense, and I'll keep it pushing. Because that's what they do. They ain't trying to talk to you. They trying to do something else on the internet that's illegal. So like I said, that means it's all failures. It's people who gave up on themselves. They knew they couldn't compete with me day one. They knew they couldn't find anyone across the 50 states in the entire world to compete with Tyrese Sneed. Can't nobody compete with me. I'm not a YouTuber, homie. I'm a gangster. I keep trying to tell y'all people this. Okay, this ain't just confidence and swagger, man. This is reality. Feel me? Oh man, I dropped my water. It'll be all good. A lot of wind as usual. Look, I dropped my water and I'm still happy. I'm not making beats that everybody literally clown. Everyone had something to say about those beats. Not making beats for no reason that nobody wants to hear. I'm not just sitting there. Come on, dog. You know what it looks like? It looks like you got in your feelings with everything everybody says. I mean, people was listening to my song, talking about you, saying the truth about you, and laughing like no other. How does that make you feel? Oh, I know that boy and his feelings. Yeah, keep my name out your mouth, homie. Feel that? Real talk. You know what I mean? And all that trying to rep where you at when you don't even have nothing. These people don't own nothing. They have nothing. All that trying to rep where you at, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake, boy. Because I'm going to tell you what it is right now, homie. Feel me? I'm going to tell you reality that I think you know. That's why you're running scared on the internet. Because you know what it really is. And you know who you're talking to, right? Listen, homeboy, I'm going to take over that whole city. Feel me? That's what people don't get, man. When you talk online, just like y'all pretend you watching, y'all ain't got no power. I'm watching too. Well, I keep an eye on everything, homie. Yeah, have every reason to. I'm filing a lawsuit, and all these people, they're going to end up going to prison. If they got a job, they're going to lose their career, right? And everybody you work with is going to lose their career and go to prison. So what do you mean? Come on, homie. Let's talk about Kansas City, right? Well, guess what? Batman gonna be in Kansas City. Batman gonna be anywhere that I want to be. Okay, but what you gotta understand is Batman and Christina are gonna be in Kansas City with millions of dollars, little homie. Imagine, imagine trying to pull escapades online because you jelly of my relationship. Like, yeah, it started on the internet. That's a beautiful thing. Let it be. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't ever try to interject yourself in what I got going on. I love Christina more than anything. Always will. I made that clear as day. How's somebody going to act and waste their time like they talking to me about anything? What? That's a no-no, bro. That's rule number one. Don't ever speak on my girlfriend. You already know better. I don't play like that. So what's up? Like I said, but yet they all in fake relationships that ain't even a relationship, of convenience, being methodic, like downright insane, not making no sense, trying to play games online because they not happy. They can't just spend time together. Christine and I don't do any of that. We just talk to each other. We spend time on here for now, and we're in love. You know, we're genuinely happy. We don't have to talk about anyone else. We don't. We don't have to worry about others. We just do us. You know, like I said, it's crystal clear who's who. You know what I mean? Y'all can miss me with the readings, man. Trust me. I think I've made clear who I am, bro. If people want to act like they don't understand reality, no problem. Feel me? Like I said, it's funny to me, homie. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want problems with anybody. It's bad for business. Like I said, I'm a ruthless gangster. I don't want problems. I try to get away from problems as much as I can. I try to run away from them now. Feel me? I'm lying. I'm lying on World Star again, like y'all. Right? But I'm saying that's what I should do. Right? Now, me, I actually have a history of standing up to every challenge, welcoming all challengers 24/7. I'm on it like a 7-Eleven. I'm open. Feel me? I don't care. I'm a gangster. And that's the mentality that got me to this point. It's not going to change. Feel me? People want to get on here and talk, but none of y'all want to come out of your pocket. You know, it's just like out here. I mean, yeah, people honk at me. They say, Batman, that's awesome, man. Like, honestly, genuinely, that's cool. But none of them have contributed a red cent. That's not wrong. I'm just genuinely asking. It's not me who has any attitude, man. But that's wrong, bro. That's wrong to that I have that many fans. And it's not their fault, everybody, because they may not have the channel. I gave the channel to a dude yesterday. I talked to him. He was cool. And like I told him, like a lot of people, I think they don't have the channel. So they see Batman, but they don't know what I really, what I do on here. You know, they probably, I mean, they have an idea what I do for real because I'm Batman. It's pretty self-explanatory. Come on, bro. You can't do what I do, man, if you don't have a lot of training. You're not going to be able to hold your own like I do. The whole point was to develop it in the reality sense and be the real thing. There's never anything fake about it. So when people try to use a dismissive term for it, I don't care what they have to say. Who are they? What have they ever accomplished? Like I said, I mean, you can say what you want, but none of them have any bread. None of them have any wealth. Come on, dude. Unbelievable, man. So tired of this. Cluster every single time, man. Like I'm telling you, these people don't even know how to drive. I'm just being real with you. I'm not even trying to be no way. I'm just being realistic. Like you can't tell me that we can't even like, like put in a light bulb with 80 million of you, but you're gonna tell me how things gonna go. That's crazy, man. That's the reason why we can't get anything done. That's why I do what I do. That's real as it gets, man. A dude to be Batman right next to the border and protect your border for real and stand up against corruption. It don't get no realer than that. I mean, anybody who against me, you're gonna lose. It's just that simple. I don't care how you feel. That's what people don't get. I don't care what you tell yourself. I don't care what you want, what you think you want. Everybody thinks they super thug on the internet. All y'all are new individuals, bro.
You know what I mean? All of them, they all knew, bro, and a lot of them is from that other generation, they millennials. They ain't got nothing but me. That's why I run these streets without batting an eyelash. It's easy for me. I've been doing it too long, and I'm an OG vet at this point. I'm a young guy. Just like when people say things that make no sense. I had somebody say that the other day, talking about, well, we're both old or something like that. Like, no, 35 ain't old, bro. 35 is my prime. It may be old for you because you don't take care of yourself, you don't work out. Oh yeah, then we had a guy yesterday on YouTube say that exercise is not good. Man, y'all will just tell yourself anything to make yourself feel better, right? To make yourself, I mean, how sensitive and weak can you get? I mean, come on, bro. Yeah, because you won't get up off your you know what and work or go out and do something. Like, listen, homie, that's what I've been doing my whole life. My resting heart rate is like 38. Okay, I have a stronger heart than Lance Armstrong. It was never my heart, and I know none of that had nothing to do with me, but I'm just saying, I have the strongest heart in the world. What these people did to me, what I went through physically, is impossible, not only to survive, but to come back from. And Batman went all out Batman for real and started doing the real thing. I mean, they got videos, we got videos on this channel, bro, of me going under bridges, okay, and getting into it with actual centipedes, okay? Do your research on a centipede like that. It's on the channel. And the centipede, remember, it crawled on my back. I mean, that's the dude who brave, man. You know what I mean? To be going out doing what I do, you have to be brave. That's why people admire it, because they're like, this dude is insane. Like, he's unstoppable. I mean, all the situations could have gone a different way. And that's why I believe in God. That's not why, but I already believed in God. But as that's a lot of proof and testament, in my opinion, that God is very real. How did He get me out of all this stuff? What I've been in is insane, man. Even just recently, I mean, how does He provide the answer every time, man? Come on, bro. You got to give God credit, man. You got to give God credit where credit's due. Like I said, those church ministries, they only about what they can get. They a bunch of people who don't have anything, just like on YouTube. Like I said, the other dude wanted to talk today about TikTok. He wanted to say TikTok is full of people who just whatever. What did he say? Like, talk about whatever and they're unhappy, just like the sector. Well, yeah, there you go. There's the pot calling the kettle black again, boy. There you go, talking about yourself again. There you go, Billy. Every time, Billy, you talk about yourself. What's up with that, Billy? Come on now, Billy. Come on, bro. How you gonna have vlogs in your name and don't do a vlog? How you gonna act like you someone and you got it together when you literally lashing out every 5 milliseconds because you mad as hell at reality? Boy, look at the internet, man. Google my name, homie. You know what I mean? Let them show you the real videos about me. All my videos are the only thing that matters. Not nobody trying to use my name and spin it to some kind of light when they don't make no sense. That didn't work. None of the videos make any sense, bro. Those are not my videos. See, that's what they do. They try to play word games because they just want you to feel how they feel because they upset at your success. All that stuff, it's a sign of success. It comes with the territory. You see what I'm saying? What they did is they acknowledge, yeah, he gonna make it. You see what I'm saying? They acknowledge, yeah, he the boss for real. He a real gangster. That's why they was tripping out, talking about, you got power like that. I got all the power in the world, little homie, and not just because of me, but through God. Yeah, it has everything to do with what I've done in my life and accomplished. Don't get it twisted. I worked hard for everything, harder than anyone, but I give all credit to God still. Always. I'm always give credit to God, man. Real talk. Because I never thought I would be that guy, man. I never thought. Yeah, I come from the streets for real, man. I come from a different lifestyle y'all don't even know about or talk about. Let's get realistic, man. I didn't even see a future for myself for a long time, and I wasn't thinking in a manner that concerned the future. Let's get real. I'm from the street, little homie. See what I'm saying? I used to listen to to AR Ab before we talked on the phone. Okay, like I used to listen to AR Ab like just zoning out. Like all I was on was being a thug. Then I got rich again, and then I was a rich thug, but not a fake one, a real one. See, that's the difference. All y'all, you swear up and down you gangster, but it's only on the internet. You see a difference between me and anybody who tries to claim they tough or they a gangster or they something this that. They could never stand up to me or deal with me because the difference is the cloth that we're from. So you believe in sitting around all day and running your mouth and making false claims. You understand? I was raised to go put work in. I'm the most thorough street dude who's ever walked the planet. I put more work in the street than anybody who's ever existed. That's what made me Batman. I told y'all I was 1,000,000 in the street. That was true. Okay, you can translate what that means very easily. 1,000,000, bro. I ain't took a L yet with nobody. You understand? And at this point, I'm older now, and all I got to do is talk. All I got to do is be verbal, and people, everybody's gonna give me my space, and I do that on purpose because, like, I want everybody to be good. I want everybody to be good, man. I want everybody to win. I'm a positive guy, but don't get it twisted and forget my past and what I come from and all I've done. And quit thinking that if you don't know about it, that you know me. Nah, that's not how it works. See, that's the same nuances they try to say, like, oh, like ain't nothing happened in reality. Oh man, y'all funny as hell. Boy, trust me, bro. Y'all could never walk in my shoes, man. Trust me, bro. I'm the most thorough dude there's ever existed. I promise you. You see, I did my thing everywhere. I didn't back down to nobody, man. Bro, I've walked everywhere, bro, by myself. I like look up in Austin, look up like the Texas Inn. I used to actually go get rooms there, bro. You know, like how rough that area is right next to that club? It's bad, bro. Like, bro, I used to walk all out there by myself. I used to remember I went and worked out at that boxing gym that y'all started calling, right? All that's illegal as hell. It's a lawsuit, right? Like, I never agreed with anything Richard Lord had to say. He looked up to me. It was clear as day. And he's an all right guy. I still like him, you know? I still think he's all right. I think that, like everybody, I think that he asked for way too much money for his little business, but it is what it is. You got to make a living. I like Richard. I like Richard. I think he's a cool dude. You know what I mean? And the only reason I'm saying all that is because it's a public gym. I mean, that's the name of the gym. You understand? Everybody knows it. So it's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, with him, he looked up to me, bro. He saw me just training on my own. He could see, like, yeah, he has something. And I mean, if I wanted, I could go back there with Christina and train. I just don't really like the atmosphere. Honestly, I want a different atmosphere, and I want like an indoor gym. I don't want nothing that's like in a shed outside where it's hot as hell. You need an indoor gym, man. You need somewhere that's an enclosed facility so you can get it in and do what you want to do. Like I said, to sit there and talk about exercise is not good. That's crazy because that's not true. So what was the point of saying it? Like I said, even with everything that came from you and everything I've been through, I mean, I definitely have shown exercise is a good thing. I mean, that don't even make sense. I mean, some people have to exercise, bro. I mean, I'm better than any professional, like what you see on your TV, like Deontay Wilder, way more talented than him, way stronger. I mean, the strength is not even comparable, dude, much less the speed. That's what people don't get. It's like people just want to talk and they want to say things and they want to pretend, but all that was a sideshow, homie. All that stuff, man. Like I said, you could see in the interview with that other dude, who he's corny too, the Irish guy. I mean, all that stuff is corny, but you could see in the interview that Deontay Wilder was possessed, right? And he told him the right thing. He said, okay, so you're already, playing that game with spirits and stuff. Like he said, I already got the victory. That was a good answer. That was a good answer. He lost later to some other people, I think, though. Like, I don't really think he's that great. He's just a big guy. I forget his name, but y'all should know who I'm talking about. But he had a great answer for him. He said, "Nah," he said, "I already got the win. Look at you." And that's the truth. All that fake rah rah, acting like you yelling and screaming, acting like you tough. Man, Deontay Wilder, bro, one of the biggest jokes in all of sport history. And if he don't like what I'm saying, like I said, you're more than welcome to sign the waiver, homie. I own my own league, but y'all won't do that, right? Because you're not from the street. You was never from the street, homie. That's what I'm saying. Like, these people don't understand. I didn't build this to be fake. I didn't cultivate some kind of fake thing. Like, people really vouch for me in the street, bro. Like, people don't have a choice. I was the last dude that anybody wanted to vouch for. It's just I'm so real, and I'm from a different cloth, and I'm really raised like that. Like, I've been street oriented my entire life. You know what I mean? So even the people that meet me, even like in the valley, bro, and the valley's a pretty street place. Like, I give it credit for that. It's a tough place in the streets. Don't get it confused for a second, homie. And there's a lot going on out here. We a border town, bro. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, to have that kind of respect and power and be fearless, because respect and power ain't gonna give you no pass anywhere you go. To be able to do that every day nonstop, it takes a lot of courage, man. It takes a lot of courage, bro. And it's it. I mean, you just got to give credit where credit's due. I earn my stripes everywhere, you know? And I mean, Austin's kind of worse in some situations, but you don't understand everything I went through when I was younger, everything I went through coming up. It was usually me against a lot of people, and I still won. You don't know my history. That's the problem. You don't understand, like, how gangsta I really am with it. Feel me? Like I said, I'm not going to sit there and explain it to you. It's a mistake. That's not conducive to me. And that's what y'all want. You want me to talk. Talk for what? Gangsters don't do no talking, right? I don't want people to think I'm tough. I want people to think I'm soft. Think I'm a cupcake. That's why I got these cats tattooed on my shoulder, because I want people to think I'm what? I don't understand, bro. I invented the formula a long time ago. I know what's hiding inside of me. That's what y'all don't get. I got a spiritual thing going on. I know what spirit. I don't know exactly, but I know there's a spirit in me that's the most powerful spirit of all existence. That's why I don't fear nobody and nothing. I got a little, like, like when you watch that movie with what's his name. You know what I'm talking about, man. The dude affiliated with Spider-Man. Is it Tom Hardy or whatever? That dude, man. That movie, man. I have a lot in common with that action figure, whatever, that the one who always would defeat Spider-Man in the comics, the big dude. I got a lot in common with that dude, man. That's why I was so into it when it came out originally. Like, it just had me written all over it, And then y'all just don't get it, man. You don't understand that, like literally, I get readings that tell me it's just like that with me. That, like, I got, like, they know that I have this, like, with me. I got angels with me. I got millions of angels watching over me every day. They have to, because my purpose is impossible, and yet I still fulfill it. I built my own celebrity, man. I didn't ask for handouts. I didn't beg for nothing. Everything I did, I just run a business. I ask people to donate. That's how I run my business. These people just sit there and tell you, "Oh, I don't want to see you run your." I know you don't, because you're jealous. That's all you're saying. I mean, you can say that one time and keep it shaking, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody does that. Nobody, "Oh, I'm jealous," and just tries to linger around and hang around. Nobody does that. Nobody, bro. That's what I'm saying. All that internet stuff, but you see in reality out here, it's quiet as a mouse. You could do all that pretending online. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. They're not even gonna say nothing to me. No. People love me, bro. Feel me? Like I said, when people do that type of stuff, they do it at a distance. They play games at a distance. Why? Because they're terrified. For good reason. I mean, if you even ask about me, you can go to any hood across the country. You can go to the middle of Bankhead and ask about Tyree Sneed in Atlanta, one of the roughest hoods in the country, and ask about me. And if people actually knew, they knew how, right? Because I'm not focused on meeting people. I don't do no talking. That's what y'all don't get. I'm an actual gangster. I take over blocks in my sleep. You just watch me do it. You know, like I said, while people busy talking, I'm putting work in. That's how we was brought up. That's how we was raised. It's just different. And I wasn't even really raised that way. It's something I picked up on my own. That's the real truth. My dad was a lawyer, but he had me around all the street dudes, the real gangsters back in the day. You know what I mean? That's why they say, like, I'm the last real one left. I really am that. Come on, bro. Y'all ain't seen what I seen, man. In Atlanta, there was a dude saying that. Yeah, in jail, in a cell, and he was going crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm the last real left. Trying to look at everybody and talk. And when you're younger, you know, you look at that stuff and it has an impact on you because you pay attention, you know, and it's a new environment for you. And you ain't trying to prove nothing. You know what I mean? Wasn't really moving like that to that extent quite yet. I'd already been in a ton of stuff, but I'm just me, bro. Just like now. I don't come off super tough, but once you get to know me, you're gonna know who I am. You know what I mean? I'm like anybody, man. You know? I don't claim to be anything but what I am. Feel me? I don't have anything to prove. Just a normal dude. But at the end of the day, I don't take cop outs and I don't back down. And I don't forget and I don't let go. You understand? So it's like with my history, people already know what it is, homie. Like, check my rap sheet, check my history, bro. People know about me, homie. People know I don't play, especially about my respect. Like, people can't just come around me. It's silly to come in my presence and then start acting like, wow, that's just silly. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Not who, you know, has it together or is in their right mind. They're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like that Vinny Paz song when he says, I think you should move a little more farther from me. That's me. Like, real talk. Y'all don't even get, like, just speaking to me is a problem. For anyone. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who I am. That's what's so funny about these internet people. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't understand what's going on. Nobody does that. Nobody's going to walk into something that serious and pretend it's a game, bro. There's no games with me, bro. You're not listening, bro. I'm the real thing, man. You understand? That's the whole point, bro. I mean, I've tried to tell people what it is long enough. Feel me? If people don't want to listen, hey, that's on you, little homie. Feel me? Because, like I said, I come from a walk of life you don't come from and you know nothing about. You know what I mean? They very sheltered individuals. They very soft. They couldn't walk in my shoes for a millisecond or a millisecond. They ain't me. Like I said, that's the cloth I come from, bro, putting work in. That means in every manner and the right way, right? I come from the original intent. Like I said, we build our people up. We swoop ourselves out of poverty, right? And I don't claim to be anything but myself. But yet, here I am using, you know, what you claim is your terminology, but y'all all fake. Ain't none of y'all that. And I come from the original set that started all that in LA. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just different, homie. Like, I'm real and you fake. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, people could talk all they want, but who's signing that waiver? That's all I care about. Nobody. Got the whole street shook. Got the whole world shook. I don't care about YouTubers and TikTok. I don't get online. I don't project. I don't get online and tell myself what I want to hear because I ain't got to, little homie. You feel that? Because all I care about is who's signing that waiver to get in my league. Because won't nobody do it because everybody's terrified of me because they know better. They know what's up. They know what's up. Everybody know what it is and what time it is. With me, you know what I mean? They release videos saying these rappers got hands. Hell, watch my videos and in 2 seconds you're gonna see who got hands. You feel me? This ain't fake, little homie. Feel what I'm saying? What I do has never been fake. It's been real as it gets, and I don't even talk about it. I don't even run my mouth. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I really started talking, people would really like it'd be jaw-dropping stuff. People would be like, "What? Like, this dude's the toughest dude I've ever seen." That's exactly what I am. Have you not seen what the hell I've been through? I mean, bro, come on, bro. You saw what I took in New One. Come on, homie. I ain't hearing the nonsense. So that's all I'm saying, bro. Y'all try to act like this is, you know, I get it because I'm a white boy, and y'all want to make me cute like Justin Bieber and stuff, but you couldn't even put me and Justin Bieber in the same room. You couldn't put me and WAC 100 in the same room. Hell, you couldn't put me and the most ruthless gangsters in the same room. What? You couldn't put me in a room with these people like Drake. Ha! Oh man, I pray for stuff like that. Real talk. I wish they just invite me to an interview with like all these dudes. Have Drake there, have Lil Wayne there, have all of them. Bring all of them. Feel me? You know what I mean? Better yet, like I said, they can sign the waiver and hop in the ring, but they don't want to do that, right? We already know they don't want to do that. Come on, bro. Who you kidding, man? Don't let appearances fool you, bro, because I'm thin and I look cute, bro. Trust me, I'm the worst one. And I'm talking in the entire world. See, I find it funny that people talk online because that don't matter. The only thing that matters is out here, little homie. Let me tell you something about out here, this realm of reality that I run, right? On top and I'm a boss. That's all we care about. We don't care about the internet. It's fake. See what I'm saying? Just like that interview with Max B where that producer was talking about, he said, all that stuff's fake. He said, dudes are fake. That's the truth. Nah, bro, we only concerned with what we can get, just like y'all now. I was never like that, and I'm still not like that. I don't care what I can get, but I'm just saying we just concerned about helping people, really. But I'm saying if you want to act like you got anything for me, not at all. Not at all. You don't seem to you just a long way from reality, you feel me? All of you. You're a long way from reality. Because the reality and the truth is that, how do I explain this? Like I said, I've seen a ton of empires fall. I've seen a bunch of people lose it all. I've seen people lose their freedom, go to prison, jail. Like that was it. I've seen people go through way worse than that. I've seen it all, man. You know, I've seen a lot, bro. And for me to be in this position and be able to make a career, speaking publicly, doing video content, showing people what I do and what I'm good at, exhibiting my talent. I mean, I give all praise to God, homie. Feel me? Because, like I said, the way that I was moving and living, people can check my history. I was never a dude that thought I was going to get to this point. I was never a dude that was fake. I was always real as it gets, still am to date, right? This is weird right here. See, I'm keeping an eye, paying attention. Oh, I know it. But, see, I see everything. So, at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, we don't come from the same environments. We don't come from the same circumstances. We don't come from the same accomplishments. Like people have nothing to say to me, man. If you don't come from what I come from, we ain't got no business talking. Like I said, I come from the hood for real, bro. You understand? Like I deal with all these weird people. I told them like stop approaching me, bro. Because and y'all want to act like you're not gonna listen. You don't have a choice but to listen. I'm not you, bro. Stop approaching me. I don't play like that. I'm like, no, I'm not the one. Feel me? And people know that. They know better. So it's like when people try to act silly, man, I ain't got time for you, bro. That's some scrub stuff, man. I just get away from people like that. Feel me? Because that's exactly what they trying to do. Sit there and linger and play games because they want to drag you down. Yeah, because you see I'm on top. But you ain't got the power to drag me down. You're not strong enough. It's like that 50 Cent song. That's why I love that song. I'll probably put that on a video today. He said, they ain't strong enough. Right? That's how I've always felt. I love that song. I used to bump that in my truck when I was living in Miami and stuff all over Florida. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I was 16 in the middle of the real stuff, when everything was a real hood, I'm not getting on here talking fake stuff, man. If people listen to me, you're going to learn something. I try to educate people around me. I'm here for positive and benefits. You know what I mean? I was always the young dude, bro. I can't believe I'm starting to get older and I still look younger every day. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm 35. I don't. I mean, with what I'm going through physically, I mean, I just don't know how I made it to this point. But other than that, that's something that people did to me that happened to me. Other than that, I don't feel 35. Yeah, 35 to me is a perfect age. Like I feel young and in my prime. I'm young, bro. You know what I mean? But my whole deal is how to explain it. Everything I do is to help people. That's why I'm an alchemist. I take the most negative experience and turn it into something positive. You feel me? Like I'm just here to help people, man. Like I said, my whole point is people should listen to me, bro. I'm not these other dudes, man. You know, the other dudes, you'll talk to them all day. You ain't gonna learn nothing from that's gonna get you anywhere. You ain't never gonna be able to make a big move. You know, I don't really work with people. I've done everything independently because people never had the right attitude. I'm the only one who knows how to get stuff done. So it's like to doubt me and talk this nonsense. Like I said, on here, y'all just need to do your job, which is to donate. then talk to me. When y'all, and even then we ain't talking. Y'all need to donate. If y'all was donating, like I said, I'm a content creator. I survive off donations. If I had the money coming in, I'm supposed to, and people support me, oh, I'd be straight. So you can't tell me nothing, homie, because you the one dropping the ball. Feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be good regardless, bro. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. Just like I've been doing. So it's like people talk, but they don't make any coherent sense. You feel me? I'm not with that, man. I don't got time to hear it. That's all. Like I said, the lifestyle I come from, man, like we just not the same, bro. And there was never a we involved. It was always just me by myself. I hold my own dolo for forever, bro. I've always rolled by myself, bro. It didn't matter how many people stood up against me. I stood up to them and I won. I mean, I'm talking everywhere, bro. Like literally, there's not even a place that I can stand that I ain't literally had a problem at and won. Do you understand that? We don't move the same. We don't live the same. See, I don't accept anything but respect. You feel me? Like when I come through hard body. It's just different. We're not the same. So it's like anybody who's not, that I don't want to talk to, I'm not going to talk to because I got to have respect to talk to somebody. Feel what I'm saying? And you going to respect me. It's not an option. It's not up for discussion. And it's definitely not something I have to ask for because I earned mine. Feel me? So, end of the day, man, like I said, people out of luck, let them keep doing what they doing, failing, not getting anywhere. And we going to continue to, try our best to continue to succeed against all odds. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's just like the way, like I said, they tried to portray 50 Cent. I'm the real version of that. You understand? I'm not just talking. I ain't got a record deal, man. I don't work with the feds like him. I didn't sell my soul. Come on, homie. You can't be serious, bro. We're on two totally different wavelengths. I'm a real street dude and a street legend. Okay. And all the actual hoods before they cleaned them all up and there ain't no more. There hasn't been a hood for, I don't know, 20 years. You can't be serious, bro. So let people talk. Let them make no sense. Let them do what they do. I ain't got time for you, man. I ain't worried about it. That's all. I'm here to help people, man, and fulfill God's will and God's purpose. That's all I want is good for people. So hopefully y'all can get on that. All right. I'll be back.